Good morning, student. Today we will move a new chapter that is from your English grammar, lesson 3, subject verb agreement. So, student, before moving the chapter, I just want to say about a subject and verb. So, as I earlier explained, what is subject? Subject, as you know, the part of the sentence that tells us who or what the sentence is about is called the subject. Again, I will repeat. The part of the sentence that tells us who or what the sentence is about is called subject, whereas verb is doing or action words. So these are the simple definition about subject and verb as you know earlier. So today we will know about the relationship or agreement between subject and verb. So, student, subject and verb must agree with one another in number. Number like singular or plural. So, if a student is if subject is singular, its verb must also be singular. Or if subject is plural, then its verb must also be a plural. For example, I tell you, students, in present tense, noun add on s to form singular, whereas verb moves on s from singular. Like the dog chases the cat. Here you will see the dog. Dog is singular. So here we use the verb as a singular join s like chases. So this whole sentence become a singular. The dog chases the cat. And when we write the dogs, here dogs are plural, then we write a verb as a plural like chase. So the dog chases the cat. It becomes a plural. So here we will study some rules of subject verb agreement. So everyone look at your books. First rule, a singular subject take a singular verb and plural subject take a plural verb. For example, I tell you a dog barks. Student, look at here a dog. Dog is a singular. So here we write a singular verb and we join simple s or es form a singular verb. So a dog barks and become this sentence is singular. And the another example, dogs bark. Here dogs are plural, so here we will write bark. Now second rule, when the subject or sentence is composed of two or more noun or pronoun, then we use a plural verb. Student, I will repeat again. When subject of sentence compose two or more noun or pronoun, it means when there more than one noun or pronoun is used, then we use plural verb. For example, Pratima and Mahima are at the mall. Here you will see Pratima and Mahima, there are two people. So, here are two people, then we use a plural verb are. Again, the principal and the teachers are in the staff room. Here look at the example, the principal and the teachers. Here are two people, one is principal and another all some teachers. So here are denoted some two peoples. Then here we use plural verb are. The principal and the teachers are in the staff room. Now we will move the third point. When two or more singular noun or plural pronoun. When two or more singular noun or pronoun are joined by or. Here noun is singular or plural. No, there is noun or pronoun is singular, but it may be more than one or two. Then it joined by or, then we use always a singular verb. For example, I tell you, the man or his son is at home. Student, you will know or is used from a choose. Here we choose which one you like it. Like the man or his son. Here two people, the man or his son, and who become at home. That is the meaning. The man at a home or his son at home. So here are two people and we will choose. So here we write or, and then the two noun or pronoun is singular. Then we use always a singular verb. The guide or the tourist goes first. Student, the guide and here the tourist, both are singular. Then we use a singular verb goes. Now again, when fourth point, when two or more noun or pronoun are joined by or. Same, when two or more noun or pronoun are joined by or, but here the verb will be agree with the subject which is closer to the verb. I will repeat. Two or more noun or pronoun are joined by or, but the verb will agree with the subject which is closer to the verb. For example, the man or his sons are at home. Here the man and another is his sons. So the man is singular but his sons are plural and his sons are closer to the verb. So here we use plural verb are. Now another example, the tourist or the guide goes first. Here you will see the tourist, that is plural, but the guide is singular and the guide is closer to the verb. So here we write a singular verb goes. I hope you will understand. Now fifth point. If phrase come between subject and the verb, it means phrases between subject and verb, then verb agree with the subject, not with the noun in the phrase. It means verb always agree with the subject. Look at the example. The captain as well as his teammates plays well. Here as well as a phrase used between two subject, the captain and his teammates. But the captain is a main subject, so the captain is singular. So here we write a verb as a singular plays. Now second example, Sohail and not his friends is to blame. Student again and not and is used here join two noun, Sohail and his friends, and Sohail is singular but his friends are plural. So here Sohail is a main character, main subject. So here we write a singular verb is. Now words like 6 point, words like each, either, neither, everyone, everybody, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody, and these are called indefinite pronoun. So when these words are used in any sentence, then we always use a singular verb. For example, everybody likes Kishore. Either is correct, somebody is knocking at the door, everyone is here. So student, just you mug up your mind, captain your mind, then we use an indefinite pronoun, then always use a singular verb. Now 7th point, if sentence is started with there is or there are, then the subject follow the verb which is subject agree with the verb. For example, there are many boats in the river. Here you will see a student, many boats. It means more than one boats. So number of boats are plural. So here we use are. And the second example, there is a boat in the river and here a boat is singular, only one boat, and then we use a singular verb is. I hope you will understand. Now 8 point, 8 rules. Collective noun like family, team, group, committee. We show the unity, then we always use as a singular verb. For example, the team practices every day. Here a student, the team. It not means each every player, but it denoted all the members which make a team. And team is a singular, though those we have used here. Singular verb practices. Again, another example, my family is in Paris. As you know, family have so many members, but here family, it means the members of families. Members of family make a family. So family is a singular, then we use here is as a singular verb. But student, when collective noun is used as a individually, then here we use a plural verb. For example, I tell you, the team have got their t-shirts. I just tell you earlier, the team, that is singular. But here you will see their t-shirt. It means each and every player have a t-shirt. So here, just this sentence, so the all and every each players have a t-shirt, their own t-shirt. That means number of teachers is more than one. Then here we use have as a plural verb. And again, another example, my family have different views on this issue. So here, family have so many members but have different views. It means so many views are there in their family. So the views are plural. That means here verb are used plural. I hope student you all will understand. So student, today's homework is just read this subject verb agreement and just mug up all the points or rules of subject verb agreement. This is your today's homework. Thank you.